So we're going to create our first workflow now with the Gemini app that we created in the last video. So we're just going to have the workflows tab here, or just the main screen, and then we're going to click here for new workflow. Then we're going to give the workflow name. So we'll just do Google Gemini app test. You can choose whatever you want, and then there's description, use cases, tags, and many other fields that you can add for your workflow. All of these optional. The only one required is the name. So basically now we're going to load into this screen where we can read a workflow. So we're going to delete this first app that they always add. And then we're just going to call our Gemini app. So we're just going to click it on the side here and drag it onto the workflow screen, just as is. And then basically now I already have authentication, but if you did need to add authentication, you can just click right here, and then you just need your API key from the link that I showed in the previous video while creating the Gemini app. So now if you go down, scroll down to here, you're going to see the body at the bottom. We can click hide body because we added the prompt variable, and now we're able to just fill this in here. So we can just type our prompt here. So we're going to do, what is a phishing attack? Give me one sentence. So yeah, now there, and we can just click test execution. So now we're going to see the app run. And right now, since we're just running the Gemini app, the response is just going to be in the regular API response, which isn't the prettiest. But we just have to click in here and see a few fields, and we should have our response right in here. Yeah, so phishing is a cyber attack and yeah, it gives us our whole response. We can copy our response and see all the other fields. So now what we're going to do to make this app easier to use is we're going to go here and then actually it's right here at the top, we can drag the Shuffle Tools app out right here and choose the repeat me back to me action, but it's already chosen, so we're good. And then we'll just do print Gemini response. We're just going to give it a name just for clarity. And then here we can either specifically say the path or the value we want to repeat, but Shuffler has this autocomplete text option that's really convenient. So you just click there and then go to Gemini app 1, since that's the name of our Gemini app. And then we can just go in here and it shows all the fields, and you can select whatever field you want to print. So we're just going to go here, we go body, candidates, content, parts, and then we want text, since that's the response from the LLM. So we're just going to click that. And then as you can see right now, it has these hashes here, which those basically say it's an array, so we want you to loop through and do it for every piece of the array. But since we only want the text field, and as you can see in the previous response, we just need the first index of both the arrays. Candidates only has one array, or one element in the array, and then parts only has one element too, so we always want the first element. So what we're going to do here is just after the hash, we're going to add a 0 for the first index, and also 0 here for the first index. So now we can try executing the workflow again, and as you'll see, first it'll work with the Gemini starting node, so it's going to prompt Gemini and get a response back, and then the Shuffle Tools app is going to execute to repeat back the response, and here you can see result, a phishing attack is, and all the text that we get back from Gemini.